The Front Room. Man, this one was excellent. It really didn't do that well on a lot of review channels. I'm like, what did you guys see? Because I saw something fantastic. Brandy came out, the singer from the 90s. I was like, this is probably not going to be that great. I'm just going to go see this and get it over with. And, boy, was I surprised. I am so excited about talking about this. I was at an 8.5 up until like the last 10 minutes. And then I was like, yo, this is hitting like a 9.5. Excellent film. Okay, so it's basically about a new couple who just had a baby. And the husband's father dies. And the mom-in-law is left behind. So his stepmother. When he was growing up, she was like this crazy Christian radical kind of like lady that made him sing Jesus songs until he could do it right so he can get a meal, like really abusive kind of situation. But she's made a deal with them that she will give them all of her money in exchange for a place to live out her dying days, her last days on the planet. So she's not alone, right? They need it. They're hard up for cash. They're behind. They just had a new baby. They really need this break. He's tripping because he's like, my God, you have no idea. This woman is evil. And Brandy's like, no, we really need this. Move her in. So they move her in. And, if they didn't if they didn't film it a certain way and a certain light, and if they didn't put certain music to it, it probably would look like just any old normal mother-in-law situation that you don't like. Maybe the lady is a little vindictive, maybe she has a secondary gain or a motive that she's after, but she's definitely playing them for sure. Like she's playing them big time. Like she walks around with these canes, but then like Brandy sees her walking downstairs without them. Like she acts like she can barely walk, but really she can because she was caught. She'll throw herself on purpose just to get a bloody face, just to prove that, I'm being hurt by somebody when she's not being hurt by someone. Little things like that. But the part that really makes it more kind of like typical of what you would deal with in any normal situation is that she's declining physically. And so there's this sense that you're having to deal with her incontinence situation. And as it's increasing in intensity. And meanwhile, she has this baby. So she's like changing diapers and changing her mom-in-law's diapers. And so she's like constantly dealing with piss and shit, more piss and more shit. And then the mom-in-law is a little vindictive. There's something about her that just is kind of twisted. And she also has, like, side note, little bit of supernatural, a little bit of Holy Ghost kind of like situation going on where if she says something, it's kind of comes true. Maybe the power to heal, but then like uses it in bad ways too. Manipulative, very manipulative. So it kind of straddles this like fine line where it's like, this looks like a normal, don't like my mom-in-law, can't leave her on the streets, someone's got to take care of her while she declines, and a little bit of supernatural, but light on the supernatural. But you're guessing the entire time. Like, is this lady going to walk up the wall backwards or not? And no, she doesn't. She never does. It never goes like that. But you're questioning, like, where's this film going? It's like a super slow burn. Where is it going? What is she going to do now? Is she going to jump up with a fork and stab her? Like, what is she going to do? And no, it's more psychological. It's a lot more psychological. And if you don't want to know the ending, I suggest you turn it off right now. But I'm about to blow this up right now. I'm about to tell you guys the ending because that's when I was sitting there in the theater by myself. No one is in there. You snooze, you lose. Everybody who wasn't there, you missed out because I'm sitting in there by myself in the center of the theater, and I'm like, this was a pretty good film. I was already super satisfied. Like, great, this is good. And then they did it. They showed you. Grandma died. Mom-in-law died. Okay. She's out. She's peace out. She's dead. They continue on with their life. They're showing the future. She's pregnant with 2 now again. She's got twins. She's going back to work and she's applying for a new job. She's in her interview, and this is like the last 5 minutes of the movie. And they're asking her, must have been really hard to, deal with what you dealt with, having a mom-in-law and a baby and all that. And it flashes back. This broad killed her. She snuffed her with a pillow. She got sick and tired of the manipulation. She got sick and tired of this mom-in-law. And it shows what actually happened. She snuffed her out with a pillow. That's what happened. I was not even expecting that. I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, she killed her. Oh, and that Brandy's the bad guy. Even though the mom-in-law was pushing those limits, and she might have been a little creep, kind of creepy, like I don't know, maybe she was hexing the baby and hexing the family. There's these watery lines that you couldn't quite place. How bad is this woman? But then to see Brandy's yeah, F this. I'm just gonna freaking kill her. I'm just gonna kill her. And she did. She's sitting there yelling, why won't I die? Why won't I die? Why won't I die? And Brandy picks a pillow up and kills her. This shit was great, okay? Everybody else who gave it 5 stars, you're dumb. This was a fantastic film. I told my husband, you need to go after work this week. I've already done it. I didn't know it was going to be that good. Sorry. You need to go and see it. Yes. I'm going to give this, I want to say a 9.5, but I feel like people won't believe me. We're going to say 8.5 to 9.5, okay? Okay.